welcome to Heritage Busters update number 5. We are it's it's July 11th. There we go. It's July 11th, 2026. And so we're just going to go through very briefly the opportunity new updates that we have on our master list. Now, of course, for those of you who have been following our videos for some time, you know that you can always find all of our information, all of the that we have collected personally ourselves. Using right, it's a handful of people who are selecting and showing a handful of opportunities, conferences, events, publications, etc. on heritage and culture. You can find that on our website, which is heritage Busters. So we are on YouTube, Heritage Busters. If I can pull it up so everybody. I'll put the camera. There we go. Heritage Busters can be found here. On this page, you can also find our email address. You can find our YouTube link that you can share with others. You can also share our website. That website has almost everything about us, who we are, who's doing the work that is part of so for example, you can see my profile, you can see Leilani Wong's profile. She has been very helpful, especially for this week, so it's been absolutely great. Thanks. And then we of course have the podcast, which is the videos that you are seeing here now. Fact sheets, which has all of the different fact sheets we have collected over every 2 weeks since April, we can say, of 2026, and we to do so. And again, if you wish to contribute, you are welcome to submit to the contribution form and check things out for yourself. For this week, though, if we jump back to the fact sheets page, we are on week where are we? I think we can sort this as well, but we are on for the July 4th and 11th, the weeks of July 4th and 11th. Our master fact sheet directory also can be found here with all of the opportunities that we have collected so far and that we will part of this work. So this week we can see that there are a number of opportunities that we can recommend. A call for abstracts for the Committee for Natural History in Australia, curatorial assistant position at the Whitney Museum of American Art in New York, call for conference internship, Nomadic Futures, Cultural Rights Knowledge Systems, Climate Resilience in Mongolia, call for paper, the geological turn in Himalayan environmental history, workshop in Nepal, call for contributions, webinar series, evolving methodologies of climate risk assessment for cultural heritage, call for papers, heritage system in transition, Global Heritage Journal, new toolkit on audience engagement for Museums Digital Searches Futures project, and new publication out of ICOMOS, Spain on cultural heritage and transformation, sustainability, innovation, and social participation. Again, same thing as every week. You are welcome to take a look at the opportunities and events that have been selected. You can see here each of these are sorted by we identify if they're part of conferences or events, or if they're part of galleries, arts, etc. If it's an opportunity, if it's a conference specifically, or if it's a publication, which region this most likely will affect. If there is a deadline, we add the deadline, and then of course terms that you can find it much more easily. Then in the actual information, you can find more details on that particular thing. It could be, for example, the target audience, the organizers, where it's going to be hosted, when things will happen, if there is a cost. All of these things we collect for you. If you don't want to, if you don't necessarily know if the information you want is on the actual site, but if you're interested, you can of course go to their main URL, the toolkit link, for example. Go, and then you can check out the information for yourself on your own time. So that's the quick blast through all of the opportunities that we have for this particular week. I think what we're going to do for the next part of this update is not just focus on the hold on, switch to here. We're not just going to focus on the fact sheets that we of course produce every week, and of course if you find us on LinkedIn, you can tag us. We'll reshare your opportunities as they relate to youth engagement in heritage and culture. But very importantly, this update is more about what we are planning to do in the near future. So the World Heritage Committee is going to be happening very, very soon. If I can pull up a date here. World from 2026. The World Heritage Committee 2026. I switch to our desktop. There we go. So, 48th session of the World Heritage Committee will be held in Busan, Republic of Korea, from the 19th to the 29th of July. Now, for those of you who don't know, this convention, the 48th session of the World Heritage Committee, this happens essentially every year, and this is where new World Heritage sites are inscribed, and where discussions on the conservation and the current status of these sites are also discussed. What this channel will be doing is we are in the middle of preparing a video on the World Heritage Convention. So the details, so a lot of people know about the World Heritage List, or about World Heritage in a general way, or the importance that we give it. But not necessarily all that many people understand the details of how it all actually works on paper. Not in function, because that can be very, very different, but the rules and regulations and the texts that are used to determine how everything is approached. This is something that I would like to explore in a video as part of Heritage Busters, especially for those who, if they haven't taken a specialized course, or if they haven't been involved in this process, it can give a little bit of more understanding how all of it kind of works, and what rules they have to go by to make sure that everything operates well. So we will be preparing a video specifically looking at what World Heritage is, who's in charge, and how you as a public individual can technically be involved. We want to get you involved, and the way we do that is first we have to inform you. So before the World Heritage Committee on the 19th, we will ideally have a video that is ready for upload and publish for you to then explore on your own. It will be a big video with a lot of timestamps that say which section is which, but hopefully it can help guide you in how the World Heritage Committee actually functions. Second thing that I will hope to be doing is regular updates on the committee session. So every day of the committee session, they have a thing that they have to do. What that thing could be depends on the schedule. So I'll pull up the rough schedule that they have. That's the provisional agenda. I want the timetable. Here we go. The timetable gives us specific things that the World Heritage Committee do on specific days. Now, I know for a fact that this doesn't necessarily follow on schedule. The additional thing is that since I will not be present in Korea, I will not be doing this live. I will be watching the rebroadcast myself, and then I will provide a summary on the day's activities, so to say, on what is happening in the World Heritage Committee. The idea is we will then be able to a rough degree, follow along on what is being done as part of the World Heritage Committee session, and identify interesting points or interesting parts of the day that should be rewatched if you're interested, or maybe controversial discussions, or maybe if everything is according to plan and seems strange to those who don't know the system. But the point is, the two videos upcoming, number one is going to be a video on explaining how all of this World Heritage system works, and the second video, or the second set of videos, I should say, following the soon and upcoming World Heritage Committee meeting. I hope personally that if this is something that others like to watch or are interested in, we can also do that for other cultural conventions that are part of UNESCO, as well as other, basically keeping up to date on the news that is happening from the UNESCO side on culture and heritage, again, since we are not only focused on providing information on opportunities for youth, we're also trying to inform essentially the upcoming generations of people who wish to do this type of work to understand better how these systems work at a much higher level, and see if that can help inform how you then work on the ground, or how you can better help your specific context or country do the work that is required for culture and heritage. So that's it. That's our Heritage Busters update number 5. And as always, please make sure to like and subscribe our content and follow us when possible. It does help us out, and it shows. And if you can also comment, it does give us an understanding of what we are doing, how we're doing, if we're missing anything. And with that, we return your control of your digital devices to you. And as always, stay informed.